Good morning, friends. It is Tuesday, November the 3rd, Election Day. And please don't ask me what happened to my face. I don't know what happened. I was overcome by unseen forces who told me to do my makeup like a goth. And my hair, I felt like I'm wearing red. I have pretty dramatic nightclub eyes. And I was gonna do something dramatic with my hair, but I'm like, Leila, what are you doing? And I answered myself back and I said, Self, you can't put black in your hair. You can't wear red and black and then have black eyes, not on election day. Do you follow my train of thought? I don't know. I feel something oppressive. I didn't feel it when I woke up, but I'm starting to feel it now, and I don't know what it is. I am an empath, and yeah, I feel like maybe I should pray today. But anyway, today I don't want to talk about the election. I think you should go out and vote. And I am thankful that we live in a country where we have the freedom to vote. But I am thankful for that. But that's not what I want to talk about today. Today I want to talk about how grateful I am for my children. So whenever I first got married, like I said, I didn't know if I could have kids. I wasn't one of those people, and I wasn't one of those people who knew from a very early age that they wanted to have a family. I didn't even play with dolls. One of the men that my parents went to church with, an elderly man who did woodworking, made me like a baby doll bed, and I think I put the baby doll that I had in it and then just left it forever. I played with Barbie dolls, but I just changed their clothes. Like, I was very interested in fashion, like dressing them up and doing their hair. And I had a wooden Barbie house that same gentleman made me, and I was very interested in decorating the house. That was pretty much it. So when I went to college, I thought I would get a degree, go get a job, and then just work. I never thought about getting married. I never thought about having kids. Honestly, I didn't. So when I met Mark and he said he wanted kids, I was like, well, I don't not want kids. I'm willing to give it a try. And so got pregnant with Kate and had Kate, and she changed my life. I mean, that was it. I was a mom. By the time I had met Mark, I'd sowed most of my wild oats. I had a few left to sow, but I'd sowed most of them, and, you know, I was ready to just be a normal person, you know? And, but, you know, you can never be a you can never be a normal person after you've had an extremely wild youth, I guess. So I was like, okay. So got pregnant with Kate. I got the book What to Expect When You're Expecting. I followed it to a T. Took all the prenatal vitamins. I let her listen to Mozart. Like, I would put earphones on my belly and let her listen to Mozart. And then, you know, after she was born, I just tried to do all the right things. And just tried to be the best mom that I could. And then we were in Connecticut when Preston was born, and I knew that he would be my last baby because he was 11 pounds 2 ounces, and I gained 17 pounds with Preston, and Kate was 9 pounds 9 ounces. Let me backtrack a little bit. I gained 40 pounds with Kate, and she was 9 pounds 9 ounces, and my doctor here induced me 2 weeks early because he said, if I don't induce you, she's gonna get so big you're gonna have to have a C-section. So he induced me. I was in labor for like 2 days, but she came out perfect. And yeah, after that, I was like, I'm not gonna have another big baby. So I tried my hardest not to have another big baby, and it's not up to me, apparently. So yeah, I had so many sonograms with Preston in Connecticut because the doctors were just like, you're gonna have a huge baby. We must have the measurements wrong on the sonogram. Like, we must have them wrong. And they didn't. They did a C-section, and when the doctor took him out and put him on the scale, he literally said, thank God. He said he's 11 pounds 2 ounces, and then he said, thank God. And I'm assuming he said thank God because otherwise they would have performed a C-section unnecessarily. And I tried to get him to induce me. I was like, could you please induce me? Because my doctor in Corpus did, and they wouldn't do it. They told me it was a practice of four doctors in Connecticut, and they said, your baby's going to be over 12 pounds. Do you want a C-section? And they were all men, and I was thinking, you really going to ask me that? So logically, of course, I wanted a C-section because I'm going to end up having an emergency C-section if I don't plan it. So I scheduled it. Preston was 11 pounds and 2 ounces. And so after that, your babies are supposed to get smaller. That's what I was told. Your babies get smaller. Like, your first one's the biggest. Generally, I mean, that's just a general rule. So after that, I was just like, no, I don't think I'm going to do this again. So we stopped with Preston. I knew Preston would be my last baby, so Of course, I knew what to expect by then because they're like 3 years apart. I thought 3 years would be a good. I thought 3 years would be a good. Like, they're not too close together, but they're not too far apart. So, we had Kate, we had Preston, and that's where we are today. Now they are 16 years old and 19, and I'm sorry, I have allergies. And it's not the Rona, I have allergies. And I couldn't ask for better kids. I don't know how I got so lucky. Kate she is so much more like logical and rational and smarter than me. Sometimes I feel like she mothers me because I honestly don't think I'll ever grow up. I mean, I've tried, trust me, but it's boring. So, but she's more mature than I was at her age, for sure. And she's just this amazing young woman now. And I just love her with my whole heart. She's beautiful. She's compassionate. She's ambitious. She's just my baby. And Preston is more like me. He lives more in his head. He has a vivid imagination, but unlike me, he's hilarious. I mean, that kid cracks everybody up. I don't know where. I think he gets his humor from Mark, because Mark's pretty funny. But Preston's just... sometimes I film him, and he's like, Mom, please don't put that on the internet. So I have to respect his wishes. So you guys don't get to see how funny he is, but he could be a stand-up comedian. He's that funny. And he's so... like, he has a big heart. He's very caring. He just loves, he's kind of, I guess, empathic like me, and he just cares for people. He deeply cares for people. And yeah, he's a great kid, and I just don't know what I would do without my kids. So I went from being like unsure, like, do I want kids? I mean, I never questioned whether I wanted kids, but I always thought I would just have a job and that's it. Never thought I would get married. I never thought I would have kids. I just kind of rolled with life, honestly. I wasn't ambitious. I was never ambitious. I was academically competitive, and I was always smart. And my parents put me in a very good school system. Well, she put all of us in a very good school system, but that helped. Of course, that gave me the base that I needed, the knowledge base. And I was very academically competitive, like I said, and I just lived in my head, and I just thought I would just have a career, and that's all I would do. But turns out God had other plans for me, and I'm a stay-at-home mom in the country with 2 amazing kids and a wonderful husband. So I didn't plan any of this. My plan was not God's plan. And so if you're young, if you're watching this and you're young and you think your life is destined to go one way, just wait. Don't give up, because you honestly never know what's around the corner. That's one thing that I'm constantly surprised at life. I'm constantly Just when you think you know it all and you have it all figured out, there's nothing new and interesting. Somebody new and interesting walks into your life. Something new and interesting happens. And I've been through a major depression, and it lasted like 4 years. And I went into the backdoor basement of my mind, places that are scary, terrifying, and I thought I would never see light again. But you just have to hang on, and I don't mean to be preachy, but I just felt like maybe somebody needed to hear that. Because like I said, I never thought I would have a family. I never thought I would have children. I never thought that that was in the cards. Not because, I dated in high school, I dated in college, not because I felt like I was unattractive or unmarriable or, none of those reasons. None of those reasons. I don't know. I just never saw myself. I don't have the ability to see really into the future, I don't think. Nobody does, but you know what I mean. Like, when I look into my future, I don't. I don't. But anyway, so I could do individual videos on each one of my kids and how wonderful and unique and special they are and how much I love them. I could, and one day I might, but this is just a general overall overview. That I'm so thankful for my kids. They have changed my life. They've made me a better person. They have enriched my life. I can't imagine my life without them. I don't. I'm glad I didn't end up in that job that I thought I would get, you know? I'm glad that I am where I am and that I get to be their mom. Just thank God that He blessed me with these two wonderful people. So that is what I am thankful for today. If you guys like this type of video, please give me a thumbs up and let me know down below if you have children, what you're thankful for about them, or if you don't, if you have nieces or nephews, or you know, you take care of your next door neighbors while their parents are at school, you just have children. Everybody has children in their life that they love. And so just let me know down below who you're thankful for and why. And yep, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I would love to have you here. And I will see you in my next video, friends. Bye.